ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Sometimes Star Citizen feels like this, and by sometimes, I mean a lot of the time. It feels like you spend a lot of time in these liminal spaces, the spaces in between the action, which just feels like a shame since this game has so much to offer. But is Star Citizen dead? Well, right now, I would say yes, absolutely, it is dead.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It feels like there's nothing to do, or rather nothing worth doing. As after all, we've been in the current live patch for quite a while, and the PTU, which is where the interesting stuff is, isn't even available to me or a lot of other people who have put a lot of time into PTU, but that's just CIG for you. If that's not questionable enough, you should see their marketing department. But even then, it would be unfair to say that this game is dead, because it will die and be reborn again. There's no competition to Star Citizen. No one is up against it. And there's no clearer example than Starfield, which I haven't played, but I can clearly see that it's not attempting to take the space that Star Citizen is currently in. But right now, Star Citizen is quite a low in terms of popularity. As I've already described the live status of the game, it's not very interesting. But I couldn't be more excited to be excited about this game. It's weird how it works because it is an alpha, so it'll never really be complete. And I mean, obviously there's a goal to complete it, but it's an alpha now. Maybe it'll be a beta in a year, and then it'll come out in like 50 years' time. So it's a game in development that is fun to keep up with. But honestly, if it was released now as a full game, I'd still play it, and I'd still enjoy it. The only thing that keeps me from going into the live service right now is that I know there's going to be a wipe, and I know I'm going to lose progression, and there's not much fun to that. But 320 is coming soon, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I just wish they'd let me into the fun.
So after playing Star Citizen pretty much non-stop for fucking about a year, I don't know, I decided to finally touch grass. Even though there's literally no grass here because it's all pretty barren except for the trees. But you get my point. I decided to stop. Star Citizen is just, it's a kind of game that you need to take breaks from. But when you come back, it is absolutely incredible. Forget about the visual fidelity and the way everything works, it's just, it blows your mind every time, which is something that I can't say for any other game.
I literally recorded this footage to get boring stuff from the game. And yeah, sure, it may be slightly color graded, but it still just looked beautiful. And somehow blew me away when I was looking for the boring things. And yes, as you can see, game's full of bugs. But you know what, that would have killed me another day. So I was grateful it didn't then, even though, you know, I shouldn't have been put however many meters in the air it was. The game is a mess, but it's also just a gem in the rough, and there's nothing like it.